Alright, what's going on YouTube? Here I'm doing this Mohawk South of France type of haircut, and I'm using just a 3-guard method. I've seen this from a creator on TikTok and I wanted to try it, and honestly I think that it's a game changer. You know what I mean? I've been in the game for 15 plus years and I've tried different techniques, but I've never tried this one, which is it's the only clipper, the half guard, the 1.5 guard, and the 3 guard. 3 guards only. That's all you need. And first start off with your trimmer, making your first guideline. Then you go with the clipper, lever all the way open, and then you go with the number 3 to debolt, and then I use the 1.5 guard to fade down. Then I take the half guard, lever open, and I fade down, gradually closing the lever and getting that 1.5 section blended down to once you close the lever all the way with the half guard, it cleans it out to the lever open with no guard, and all you gotta do is just erase that bottom line. Honestly, it was a lot quicker to fade. Obviously, it's probably my 3rd time trying this technique, and it has sped up my fade by a whole lot. And I think the more you keep practicing it, the quicker you can get on doing your fades. When it comes to barbering, man, time is everything. And if you can be efficient, still give good quality, and get customers in and out, that's time is money. You don't want to spend hour or more with just a haircut. If you're doing a haircut and beard, at that 45-minute to an hour is straight. But honestly, there's some clients that you're able to do haircut and beard in 30 minutes. Over time, I feel like the more you cut somebody over and over, you should be able to knock that haircut out in 30 minutes or less. Obviously, depending on the hair texture, that people have, obviously it might take you longer than with somebody that has more, hair that's easier to cut or easier to blend. Everyone's different, but if you're cutting the same clients over and over, there's no reason for you to take longer every time you cut them. It should be less and less. I had a client, man, I've cut him a few years now, but he's an older man, and my haircut slots are 30 minutes, and his haircut's so easy, and I'm already used to cutting his hair that it literally takes me about 12-15 minutes to cut his hair. And he came in and he was like, "Hey man, I want my 30-minute slot. I want you to take the full 30 minutes." And I was like, "What? Ain't that what you would like to get you in and out quick, and you don't have to be here long?" But I understand, some people want to talk, and I pleased him, and I gave him what he wanted. He wanted his full 30 minutes, then I gave him his full 30 minutes, even though I was already done with the haircut in 15. But stuff like that, the little things is that count, and what keeps customer coming back. Just because he wanted his full 30 minutes, no reason to get mad or upset. Just do it. It's their 30 minutes anyways. But obviously some people like being in and out. If they book that 30-minute slot and you get them done in 10-15 minutes, that's a win for them and a win for you, because you either can take your next appointment early if they get there early, or you can sit down and chill for 10 minutes. and relax, grab something to eat, snack on something, or promote, you know, post a picture. Everyone's different, but you know, you just gotta treat each client one by one, please them, sacrifice, let go of pride and ego, and just really give, you know, excellent service, give the client what they want, man. It's almost like, you know, customer's always right, to a certain extent, obviously, but for the most part, man, you gotta serve, man. Barbering is here to serve, man. And those are one of the main sacrificial things that you have to do, man. A lot of things you're just gonna have to suck it up and just do it. That's the only way. But yeah, this kid is feeling himself. He like his fade. He like the highlights and stuff. You know, he wants to look good. He's worrying about his looks. You gotta, you know, make sure the little man get right, because taking care of the kids is important. A lot of barbers nowadays don't like taking care of kids, you know, but kids are the future, man. And kids, you know, they like their haircuts, they tell their friends, and you know, you get the shop now, you know, with people that they get referred to the shop, and for you to keep building your clientele, man, they'll grow with you. Barbering has brought me a lot of experiences. You know, you get to witness all these kids grow up, you know, go through school and graduate. They eventually get married. They have, you know, start their own family, and then they start bringing you their kids. I'm making myself sound old, but I've experienced that, you know, and it's a blessing. You gotta be grateful for, you know, everyone you get to bless in your chair, because, you know, not only them, you're giving them a fresh cut, but, you know, they're giving you life too. That's why you gotta appreciate them, because without them, you know, you won't make it in the barber game. I'm using the styling powder to style it up, but then he likes it a certain way. He gonna touch it again. Watch. See? He don't like staying still, so I gotta grab him up and make sure, you know, he stays still so I can make his lineup better. See? But overall, man, that three guard fading technique was actually pretty dope. Credit to that barber that did it, that I saw it. I believe it was on TikTok. Shout out to you. If you ever see this, hey, kudos to you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.